Welcome to the porch. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Irish and the Volunteers. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Chase Burns. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one. Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the right fielder, Anthony.
Now the number 2 hitter, Anthony Stanton. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Liner snagged at first. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time. And let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Man at first, one away. Burns throws over, and he's back in on a dive. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And it's
2
even
balls,
up.
2 strikes.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Two out, space is empty. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy and towing the slab, Brett Barrett.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win. And I expect to see that from him in this one today.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Aaron Johnson. Hard hit, right side. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. And this offense is really clicking right now, Chris.
That's a good feeling in that dugout over there. You feel like when you walk to the plate, you're going to get a knock. You're going to drive in a run. You're going to do something productive, even if it's just get a walk to keep the line moving, and that's a great feeling to have. They've got it bottled right now.
Yeah, the batter now, Mark Ruiz. And that
That's in.
misses.
Ball two.
And that's ball 2. 1 out, bases empty. That
Ball.
one misses. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And that's low for ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Mercado. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away.
2-2
Ruiz stands at first with 1 out. And that's downstairs and outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. And that one's going to get into the corner. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Throw cut off to third. He's in there.
Errors that allow a run to score are always tough to stomach, but man, it's extra frustrating when that runner comes all the way around from first base. Wasn't even in scoring position to start the play.
One down, runner at third. Here's the third baseman. The 1-1. Just missed.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there. Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Edwin Arroyo.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the finale of this 4-game set. That clips the zone. That is strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done, drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
2 on, 1 out. And now the first baseman. Ripped to first, caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he could have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
here's the catcher. And that one fouled off. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Next pitch is downstairs. Two on, 2 outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 1 inning in the books here. The Volunteers with the lead, 2-0. Second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, number 24. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you could sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And next is the designated hitter, Daddy.
Ball 2.
That misses. Ball 2. One down, base is empty. Out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that's a pick you want to come up with as a first baseman. That's how you win that Gold Glove. But it's never on him to take the error on a throw like that. And he'll probably tell you he should have picked his teammate up, but he gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick.
One gone, runner at first. And now the center fielder. Next offering is down low. Fouled off. He was late. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
James Perkins digs in now. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2-2 the count.
Here's a 2-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
The shortstop, Jacob Williams.
And now Jacob Williams. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Fastball is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 outs. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Austin Hendrick.
Ball upstairs.
There's the swing and a miss. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
On the ground. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Here's the center fielder. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Aaron Johnson. Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that's a little bit high.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Mark Ruiz waiting for a turn at the plate. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swung on, popped up left side, and it falls. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mercado. Hit in the air, right field. Casey makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 here. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now the third baseman. Next offering upstairs. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the right fielder, Anthony Stanton.
Now, Anthony Stanton. Next offering is in for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
That one's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Casey makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now here is Edwin Arroyo. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The 1-1. And that is out of play.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, number 16.
Here's the catcher. Hard hit left side. That ends the frame. And we're back. And now it's going to be number 24.
Number 24.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is. And it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets anywhere.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And now the DH, Daddy. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. There's the strike at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Next to hit, number 99. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Strike.
And it remains 2-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The other way. Steps on first for the out.
The first baseman, number 21,
James Perkins now at the plate. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Jacob Williams in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Now a chance for Jacob Williams. High fly ball out to left field. Johnson sizes this one up, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Austin Hendrick. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. And now the center fielder. Hendrick on at first, nobody out. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Activity in the bullpen. Shaw preparing to come on if needed. Lara also getting ready. That one misses. Full count now. Got And swinging for the strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
So up next, Aaron Johnson upstairs.
That's a ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Good job to fight that one off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Checks over to first, back safely. In the air, out towards right center. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Luis May. He last pitched 2 days ago. And now the catcher comes up to him. Moises Ballesteros. Late on that fastball.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's the third baseman. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That one off the mark, and the count is 3-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now it's going to be Anthony Stanton. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2.
Two balls.
In the dirt, but kept close. May over to first. Ballesteros dives back in safely. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Shaw.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. That one not close, and it's 2-1. And the slider just misses. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. And next will be the cleanup hitter. And a big swing and a miss.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And a ball evens the count.
2-2 the count.
Up the middle, Triantos. Tosses to first. Home after the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the shortstop, Edwin.
And now the shortstop, Edwin Arroyo. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, number 24.
Number 24.
That's outside, and it's 2-1.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And now the count is full, and another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Goes down looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Daddy will hit next. Daddy, having a huge season, comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here's the center fielder. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. The 1-2. And misses inside. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So digging in, James Perkins. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Volunteers lead it 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Romeo Sanabria.
Ah, that hit him.
That ball hit
And the
him.
leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And here's the catcher.
Now batting, number 16.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Squirts away a little bit. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Next to hit, Austin Hendrick. The 1-1. That's to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Center fielder, number 7. Ethan O'Donnell.
First and second, 1 out. And now the center fielder. That one in for a strike, 2-2. That's inside.
3-2.
On the ground, 2 ball. Triantos tossed to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
The left fielder, number 22, Aaron Johnson.
So the batting order turns over. Now at the plate, Aaron Johnson. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
2 on, 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 2 left on. 7th inning coming up. The Volunteers out front 2-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Kevin Rosales.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Williams.
Jacob Williams.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the catcher, Moises Ballesteros. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. That one missing inside. Stanton waiting in the on-deck circle.
If they can get him up, he'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side in the 7th.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Andre Lara. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Mark Ruiz getting ready to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next is the designated hitter, Mercado. Way outside, and it's 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2 to count.
Sneaks through, base hit.
Now batting, number 9.
So a man aboard. Now the third baseman. Lara picks to first.
Hey.
Mercado back on a dive. Here goes the runner. Right back to him on the mound. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And now Edwin Arroyo. Mercado stands at second with 2 gone. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, and the inning is over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Eric Swanson.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Now the number 2 hitter, Anthony Stanton. Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
and the count 1 and 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now it's the second baseman.
Number 3.
One down, base is empty.
8-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, number 23. That one inside, and a count 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Felt just great execution right there. Ran that 2-seamer out over the outside edge, showing that he's not afraid to walk this guy.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that
2
one
balls,
way
2
outside.
strikes.
Now 2-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Now pitching.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, James MacArthur.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Now it's the DH, Daddy.
The designated hitter, number 69.
Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Right side, hard hit. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So they're down to their final out. And now the first baseman, James Perkins. 2 down, nobody on. Right side, and this should do it. And that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long